Hey Jets fans, welcome back to another recap reaction, or should I say welcome back to another Jets loss, where we just sit here and you listen to me talk about how the Jets are just nothing but disappointment, because that's what this whole season's been. Disappointment. If you haven't already seen, playoffs have been non-existent in my opinion for a very long time. This team had no real chance of making it. They never did, let's be real. And it's basically at the point where we're mathematically eliminated. And I know it might be like a 0.5% or a 1% chance or whatever, but ask yourself, is it really worth that, even having a 1% chance at this point? Especially when they lose 3-1 to the Detroit Red Wings at home on Connor Hellebuyck bobblehead night? Not to mention, we're supposed to be a game where you're supposed to have high scoring, hopefully, because they put up a Bud Light, Budweiser, whatever you want to call it, goal horn in True North Square with Dale Howardchuk's name and number all over it, kind of as a memorial to him before the statue goes up. Nice touch, True North. Even though you're just trying to use products that you would be using in the whiteout party, as we know that's not happening this year, but I still respect it, and I was really hoping deep down that light would be going off and people would be happy and celebrating in Winnipeg. That wasn't the situation tonight. Yeah, you have a decent goal from Mark Scheifele and a tip shot from Nate Schmidt, I believe, but who cares? I'm not going to go into this game. I'm not going to waste my time talking about this game in depth, because what's there to talk about when we've seen this 1,000 times this year? I know it hasn't been 1,000 games, but it feels that way. Every night when you turn in and watch the Winnipeg Jets play, it's nothing but crap. Every single night. This team cannot perform. This team cannot have any amounts of consistency in their game. And they've accepted that. They have embraced this losing mentality, and it's pathetic at this point. Like, I know a lot of you out there are against the tank. And I respect that. I really do. Tanking is a very controversial topic in sports, especially among the fans. At this point, I don't know why Jets fans would even want their team to win other than maybe enjoyment. If it's up to me, I'm happy seeing them lose, because I know what the long game is here. Get a draft pick and then let him play on the Manitoba Moose or sit in the press box and not develop him, because that's the Winnipeg Jets way. And before I get all your comments about, oh, look at you, you could clown it on the Jets, Kyle Connor, Mark Scheifele, Connor Hellebuyck, the list goes on. I know the Jets have developed prospects, but ask yourself, when was the last time the Jets developed a legit prospect that has benefited this team in not a bottom six or depth defenseman role? Seriously. I can answer the question for you, and it's Patrick Laine. That was the last time this team inserted any real youth. Christian Vesalainen wasted away in the Moose. Never got an opportunity with the Jets when he was called up, and he's now a bum, and he's a bust. Our first real official bust, because at least Jack Roslovic was productive in the bottom six. Vesalainen's nothing. He's done. That's a first-round pick wasted. Let's look at Logan Stanley. He's playing, absolutely, right? You can't call him a bust. All I'm going to say is he's 6'7". If you're a real Jets fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about after tonight on Twitter and everywhere else. Because goddammit, this team can't evaluate talent for shit. We're not going to make the playoffs. Let's experiment. Let's put some youth in. No. Logan Stanley needs to play. Because he's big. Big guys hit. Ville Heinola small. Ville Heinola makes mistakes defensively. He's not big enough. I guess all of his offense that he's been showing lately means nothing to you, but that's fine. I don't even want to talk about that anymore. Like I've been saying this forever. All of us have. To at least some extent. Even if you're the biggest Jets fan of all time. Even the diehard Paul Maurice fan. Even a Dave Lowry fan, for crying out loud. How can you sit there and watch this and not go crazy? Now, I'm past going crazy at this point. I really am. Because the team tonight finally seemed like they maybe got the message that they're crap. Especially the way Josh Morrissey talked after the game. A lot of respect for Josh Morrissey. Josh Morrissey's had a great season. He's one of the bright spots on the Jets this year. Thank you, Josh, for actually using your voice as a leader with a letter on his jersey. You don't see Blake Wheeler coming out and talking about stuff like that. What happened, Blake? Too embarrassed that the fans call you out and then they turned out to be right? This game, man. This game was just pathetic. Pathetic. I know it's much later at this point. I apologize for the later upload. Two different things. One, my computer needed to update. And then two, all of my drivers needed to update. So no cameras working, no recording options, nothing. None of my programs were working. So that took a lot of time. And honestly, the third reason, I didn't want to talk about this game right after it ended. This is a game where at the end of the day, I'm going to look at things and be like, you know what? I'm glad that I can forget about this game, that I recorded it late. Because why would I want to talk about this and remember this game? Just like, why would I want to remember this season? Minus Kyle Connor's wicked year, but nonetheless, still. Why would I want to remember a wasted year where we traded away assets, spent to the cap, fixed our defense, apparently, we thought. Now we're here. Now I know how my friends that are Canucks fans feel a little bit. They have a decent team. They're still not they're not amazing. They're not incredible yet. They're getting there. They've got problems too. But it feels like the Jets are the same way. They've got great pieces, but there's just something around this team right now, like a cancer. And it's just swallowing them up whole. I'm not going to make this video any longer because it doesn't need to be. Terrible loss, a terrible game. Forget about it as fast as you can, because we're on to the next one. Tank for a good pick, I guess. Or be the typical Jets that you are and win every game to the rest of the season, just to act like there was nothing wrong with this team and you just had bad luck, right? And then you'll roll out the same roster. Hell, maybe even keep Dave Lowry around, and we'll see what happens next year. Right, Jets? Right, True North? It's sad. It's become quite sad what this organization has become. In, what, 3-4 short years? 7 wins away, potentially, from winning the big one? And now we're here. What happened? What went wrong? God, I wish I had the answers to that question. Have a great rest of your night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, check out all my notifications. Check out all of my links in the description below. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I'll be pretty active on Twitter in the next coming up weeks because what else am I going to do watching the Jets? Have a great rest of your night. Go Jets, go. See you guys for the next loss.